Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and today we're going to be making a journal out of a pudding box. So if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to take it apart. Just go ahead and undo the bottom here. And I'm just going to make this along with you guys today. We'll see what we come up with. I think those are the best ways to do it. So let's undo this flap here. And you can see there's a seam on the inside here. And you just kind of go ahead and take it apart. Just like that. And it's just got a little seam that was glued in. Okay. So this is what you got. All right, so what I'm thinking is, let's cut off, well, let's think, because we could use this as a side tuck if we wanted to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out our crafting knife here, and our ruler. And I'm going to keep this on for now, but let's go ahead and cut all these pieces off. Just the little flaps here. Okay, just like that. And then you could keep these for tabs or different little things for projects. And then just go ahead and let's cut off the rest. Alrighty, so I went ahead and just glued some of that ripped off just to secure it, and I left this flap. So we can either use it to do a inside tuck here, or we can use it to have it as a flap for the front cover. Well, let's decorate it first. How's that? How about that? So what we're gonna do is the outside, because I'm going to use some fabric. I got some just fun little fabric here. This is just something fun we can do. And then you can just take your template here, or your journal, and go ahead and find a good spot where you want it. I like this flower. That. Okay. Well, let's think about it, because this is going to be the front. Oh, yep. And I think we're going to do a little flap. I think that would be kind of cool. So we don't have to think about it too much here. We don't want to overthink it here. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Let's just go like this. I'm going to leave a little edge around it because I want it sticking out, the edges. Just the frayed look, you know. Okay. So just, you know, like what, a centimeter, millimeter-ish around. So hope you guys are having a crafty day today. Getting out your pudding boxes and your cracker boxes, and I did a taco box before too. I mean, you could just use any food box or anything you got laying around box-wise. And it's pretty much all the same concept. It's just different sizes. Okay. And they're so much fun to do because you're recycling, you know? I mean, the word you use, reuse, recycle, and you're taking something that you would have just, you know, thrown in the trash or, you know, put in recycling to, you know, to do it that way, or you can make something really cool out of it. Something that you've made with your own two hands, you know? And I think that's the most satisfying. So what I'm doing is just kind of fraying the edges. The more frayed, the better look, I think. Just gives a little character here. So we're just taking it and doing that. Okay, so just go ahead and do that to all the edges, and then if it doesn't pull any further, you can just take your scissors, because you don't want to rip your material. And sometimes it won't pull anymore, you know, and then you'll start getting a seam that rips down here, and you don't want that. So you can just take your scissors and just kind of, you know, just trim some off, and keep all this, because all this stuff is really nice to do clusters and stuff with. I always keep it all here. And okay, so let's go ahead and just fray it up. So as you can see is I put some batting on the other side of this. And there's two reasons why. I like it that it looks nice and thick. You know, it's thicker. It makes it look more quilted, and it will be, because we're going to sew it on there too. And also when you glue this to your box that you're using, it won't seep through. So there's a little tip and trick for you, is it really helps. And this is just cotton batting. And you can get it on Amazon or anywhere, or Joann's, you know, most craft places have it. And here's another tip and trick. If you didn't cut it to size, or how you don't, you know, if you like did it too short, you could take pieces of it. And I just kind of stuck them down here at the end, because we're going to go ahead and sew it all on too. And then it won't matter. So, but if you wanted to just glue this on and not sew it, you could, we could take it over to the sewing machine now and sew it on and then glue it on. But I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just lay it all on there and sew it all down to it. And then we'll do the inside, and none of the threads will show. So I'll take you guys over there, and we'll just do some fun sewing on top of it. So I went ahead and pinned it all the way around, just with some clips here. And what I would like to do is probably some straight stitches and some zigzags. And I'm just going to go up and down. And I'll show you guys. Okay, so just make sure it's lined up where you want it. Make sure none of the batting's sticking out. Okay. All right, so we're just going to go ahead. And I'll go close to the edge here. And, oh, I'm thinking about it here. Hold on, let's just a second. I'm thinking I want to go ahead. Yeah, let's just do some designs all the way around it, and then we'll do a straight stitch all the way around to secure everything in. Okay. So go front and back stitch. Okay, and then throw in a zigzag here and there. Do this all the way around it here. I'll show you. Okay. And then go close to the edge. Put it back on straight. Do it straight a little bit. And then I'm going to turn it again. Back up. Kind of keep playing around however you want to do it. Okay, go to the edge, put it back on straight. I like to do a straight stitch when I'm bringing it around like this. When I'm going, I do like a inch, half inch or so, and then just work your way coming this way. Just like that. Just keep working your way around until you get down at the end, and we'll keep doing that. So went ahead and did some zigzag and straight lines, and you can see better on this side. And that's why we went ahead and did the outside first before the inside, so it doesn't look like that. Okay, so we got the outside here, and then before we do the inside, we're gonna need to put a closure here so we can cover it up. And my concept I want to do on this one is pretty much the same as this concept of on my, this is my junk mail journals that I made. And I have them in my Etsy shop if you guys want to come check them out. And they got like a cute little tag and stuff in it. And I just made it out of junk mail. But this is jewelry cord, this part. I'll show you. And it's just this. I have no idea where it came from. I've had it in my craft room forever. And I figure I should start using it. And it comes in really handy. So it's stretchy. And it's got cool colors on it. So what it is this is a cork. A wine cork that I got from Goodwill. I got this whole thing of them for like super cheap. So I got a bunch of wine corks. And then I take one of them. And I'm going to show you guys step by step, but I saw it with my old knife I have here, just a serrated craft knife. I mean, I made it into a craft knife, but it's just an old knife. And so that's what I have, is that. And then what we'll do is just wrap it around with we'll stick a brad through it, wrap it around. And this is just, I mean, super cool how you could just have so much stuff. You could fill this up with a bunch of stuff because this is stretchy. So then you just tie it to that, and then you bring it around, and then you go like that. Or you could go like this with it and do it the long ways like that. So yeah. So I want to do kind of the same concept in that. And this is in my Etsy shop if you guys want to check it out. I'll put the link below for you if you want to come see it. I also have a video on doing those. Okay. So I want to do the same thing here. So what I want to do, let's see, I'm going to have to keep referring back to it here because it's been a little bit since I did these. I think I went ahead and put a metal, yeah, I did. I put a eyelet through and everything. So, okay. So we're going to go ahead, line it up where you want it, which I think right in the middle of the flower is probably the best bet. Okay, and this is a crocodile, and it's, you can either hole punch 3/16 or 1/8, and it also is an eyelet setter at the front, and this thing is awesome. I use it all the time, and I just got it off of Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to do, I think I only need to do the, no, let's do 3/16 because that's the size of my eyelet. So we'll do the 3/16 here. And I want to move it in ways here. So just put it where you want it. Pop a hole. And usually with fabric, it won't pop all the way, so you have to take your scissors. Get the rest of it. Okay, and then let's do an eyelet. Which I don't think it's gonna matter what color, because we're gonna cover it up anyway. So let's do a yellow one. We'll do yellow. Okay. So just push it through. Make sure you get all the material down around it and all the cardboard. And then you just take your eyelet setter, and the pokey part goes in through the top here, and then the flat part goes at the bottom. So you just stick it in there and you flatten it like that. Okay, and then there you go. So then it's nice and secure. Okay, so we're gonna do that, which I think the yellow kind of matches nicely. Okay, Now, let's go ahead and take our cork. And what I do is just kind of just saw. And I want to do, you know, thin enough, but not too thin, you know. So I just kind of get myself a line going around it. And I have extras if, like, see, I went too thin. So I have extras. Or no, here, you can use the other side. So just make sure you're getting yourself a good start, you know. There we go. You want it thick enough, but not too thick. And you want it thin enough, but not too thin. You know. So just kind of work your way around it. Okay. And then once you get yourself a baseline, just kind of hack at it. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I do have a sander. These sanders come in really handy. Just like a, you know, it's just a, I had my husband grab it at Home Depot. It's 3M, which this one's pretty hardcore. Oh, I think they all say, this one says 3M too. And this one seems finer, so just depends. And I just kind of rub it on there just to get all the gritty stuff off. So if you guys have wine corks, this is a great idea to use with them. And you can do little closures and stuff. I think that'll be okay. I don't know if I don't think I got it too thin. And then you can get the pieces that are kind of crumbling. Like that. All right. Okay. Okay, clean up our mess. Now, I got cork everywhere. Okay, but that's the fun part. That is the fun part of crafting. If you can't make a mess, then why are you doing it, you know? Okay, now, I take my little handy poker here, and then I just poke a hole. Just find the middle. Don't poke your fingers, but I just kind of poke a hole through wherever I want to poke the brad through. So I usually just get it started. Okay. And then I just take a brad, which you don't need a super long one. So I have these too. These are a little shorter. But I really like the tops of these. I don't know, I was looking at that. Like, I really like, these are longer, but I really like the look of these better. So what you could do, because we are going to cover it up. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because we're going to cover it up. So it could be longer, or you could trim it too. You can cut it with scissors. If you need to, you just take your old scissors, not your fabric scissors, but your old scissors that you're like, yeah, you don't care if they get all gouged up. So, but I think, let's just leave it long. Okay, and then you take it and poke it through your hole. Just like that. And then it should go through here. Voila. And if you want, you can stamp on it too. I did that on my other ones. You can, before you stick this on, you can do like little stamps and stuff on there. But I don't think I'm going to do that today. Okay. Then, let's go ahead and get that through. And this is going to come around here. So the best way to do that would be we can glue it on here. Or if I would have left a longer tail, I could tie it. I should have left a longer tail. But let's see, it is stretchy. So just kind of secure it to here however you can. I'm thinking, what if I do a little knot here? I don't remember how I did the other one. I think I poked it through and then I put the flower on the other side is what I did. But what you can do is just make a knot. Let's see. This is the finagly part. And then just kind of stick it through here. There we go. And we can also, you know, just take it if you're not going to do that. I should have left a longer tail, but we could just take it and glue it. Get some good glue, like some Fabrifix. Oh man, that was super stuck in there. Good Lord. Okay, so I got Fabrifix glue, which it does fabric, lace, leather trims, and more. This stuff is great. And let's just do that. Then we know it's not going anywhere. But if you want to do extra security, you can tie it on to the brad, then glue it too, you know. Just why not? And I probably don't need these longer tails. Okay. And then we're going to stick it on here. And then it's not going anywhere. It doesn't really, we're going to cover this part, so it doesn't really matter which way the tails are going here. I just want this lined up. Okay. So we got that going. And if you want, you can just take your clippies and just kind of, just let it set, you know. But it'll set. Okay. And then there we go. It should just go around. And then once we get the pins and stuff off of there, it'll just go ahead and just hook around that. And then you got yourself a little, so just when you glue it, just make sure you keep this part open so you can wrap this around it. And yeah, I think it should be good. I don't know if you're gonna be able to go this way with it. Oh yeah, I think you can. Maybe go like this and then go that way. I don't know. I'm just playing around. Okay, so there we go. We got that far. And then just, yeah, make sure that's able to clip into with this. Now we can work on the inside of it. Okay. And what I have is these fun little, I don't even know what you would call them, but they're fun little papers that I got them on Amazon like a while ago, so I don't even know. But it's like different papers. Like that would have been good for Christmas. But just fun little decorative papers. And I thought it would be fun to, I forget about them. I have them on the shelf. And I need to use them more. So I'm thinking I put them in here and kind of collage it around. And like this is just watermarks and stuff. Like just different papers and, ooh, so that's kind of fun. And then this one, it's like, it looks like crinkly paper. So it's just different kind of, what was that one? And then I think this one's maps, which is really cool. We might use this one. I like the maps. So it's just got different kinds of maps in it and colors, and this is kind of fun. I like that one. I'll do a little different here. It's a little sailboat, or not sailboat, but a ship. And I'll just pick out different colors. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, is work on just gluing down the inside. You guys use whatever pretty papers you have, or use whatever you got. But I'm thinking even if I have some of the zigzag showing, it doesn't bother me any. So that could be kind of fun, just to leave it like that and just glue them down. So let's do that. I want to show you guys what I've done so far. Made a cute little tag that's going to come with it. And I'm going to sell this in my Etsy shop. I don't know if I told you guys that, but this will come with it. Just a cute little tag. And let's see. We decorated the inside of it. We did the outside of it. Got all that glue in. Now I want to go ahead. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys Vintage Photo is what I've been using. And Art Glitter Glue is the other glue I've been using. So I want to show you guys that. And right now I'm going to get my signatures together. It's just going to be one signature. And I'm going to get that in there, all sewn in. And if you guys want a more detailed how I do signatures and binding, the link will be down below. But this one will be just time lapse. And I'll just get it all in there. And then we'll do a flip through. Got all the pages in. I'll put this back here. Look back. Get my mess out of the way. Mess everywhere. Okay. Now, what I was debating is I'm wanting to, and I think it would look cute, but let's see. So that works really nice. And you got tons of room to add more stuff in there. This cute little daisy, I want to ink it up and then just glue it on here. I don't know if that would hinder getting this on and off, if that would be annoying. But I think there's enough lift on it that it would be okay. Just to go around and go underneath it. Well, let me know in the comments what you guys think, if I should put this on there. I was thinking about inking it with the vintage and just getting it inked up, and just let me know. I'm not sure if I should keep it on or off. So I'm gonna keep it off for now, but let me know in the comments, and then maybe I'll glue it on there. I'm not sure. I don't know. Here, let's ink it and see what it looks like. Do that. It's just the Vintage Photo. And that just kind of gives it a little something here. So it's not so white. Okay. I don't know, I'm liking it. I think it looks good. Yeah, I mean, that could be fun. I'm just worried that it's going to be in the way when you're trying to close it, too. So like if you go like this, like all the petals might be in the way, but you can just move them out of the way. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And now let's do a quick flip through. It has 13 pages on top of each other like that. 13 pages, so 13 times 4, 52. So there's 52 front and back. So front, back, you know, like that. So there's 52 pages in here. And I have this out of my beading book. And then just some fun papers. Tea dyed and avocado dyed is what the papers are. And some Rit dyed that I do with my tie-dye. Like this one is Rit dyed. And this one. Or that might be avocado. So we got avocado, or not tea. It's avocado, onion dyed, and Rit dyed. So, and then just some fun pages here. Some music. And these are nice and thick. This one's a thick one. And then some from the crosswords, like the old school. This one's like, I think 2006 is this one. So it's pretty old. And then some more onion dyed, writing space, and then a little crossword, music. So it's just got some fun papers to play with in it. Just throughout. And some more beading stuff, and you get a fun little thing with some little journaling space on the back. So I'll just ink this up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational, and looking at all your boxes a little different, you know, just going, what can I make out of that, you know? Looking at it as a journal instead of like a cracker box or a pudding box. So that just makes it fun. And I would love to hear from you guys and see what you thought. And let me know what you think, if I should put the daisy on or off. And then I will get this in my Etsy shop and we'll go from there. So thank you guys for following along. And if you could, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting, guys. And have a great day.